So, first of all, one main grievance that I think everyone is going to hate, myself included. I've been playing this game for 11 years? I've been playing since season 4. Vel'Koz was the newest champion when I started playing. And they've decided to remove Hex Tech Chess. So, as you can see, it's no longer here. You have boosts in your Aram reroll progress. You don't earn free Hex Tech Chess anymore from playing better. And honestly, I didn't think it would be that bad right away, but it's pretty goddamn bad because a lot of the incentive to continue playing this game is completely gone just like that. Like if you come over to your loot, and let me stop here for a second, actually, if I'm going to keep complaining. You go to your loot, and the first thing they show you is this, the gacha system. This is dog shit. This is abysmal, right? Pardon my language, but you remove free loot, and when your players do try to look at the loot they do have, the first thing they see is the Sanctum with this $250 skin, by the way, at maximum. For those who have not been playing League for the past couple months and have no idea what the hell this is, essentially, there's a gacha system in League now, like you would see in many other modern day games, like Genshin Impact, for example. The difference is, in order to buy into this, you have to buy Ancient Sparks. You can buy an Ancient Spark for 400 RP, right? And let's quickly take a look at the RP prices for those of you who are confused. Let's say you wanted to buy 5 of them, right? That's 2,000 RP. Are you seeing the problem? This is just taking a look at the prices. I'm playing in North America, so I know these prices are a little different for everyone. But you are rolling for the chance to get this high dollar skin. And the mercy system is that you can roll up to 80 times before they guarantee that you will hit it. 80 times. For a 0.5% chance to get this skin and the little border and icon. You have that exact same chance to get 270 Mythic Essence. Which, by the way, Mythic skins were the original $200 skin. We're still not at our loot, by the way. This is just from hitting the loot tab. Where now you have this plethora of Mythic Essence related things in the Mythic Essence shop, which also, to be honest with you, doesn't look all that great. They could have just kept this in the loot crafting system. I don't know why they didn't. Right? Instead of making an entirely new set of tabs for this nonsense, I don't know why you couldn't just put Ancient Sparks here, count 0, and Mythic Essence here, with the count of Mythic Essence you have. And then you can just click it and roll it like you've always been doing. But not only do you remove people's abilities to earn these Hex Tech chests, you have also forcing us to look at this horrific setup of greedy corporate nonsense before anything. Now, okay, some people say that that's an overreaction, right? At the end of the day, it's just a skin. If you really don't, and look, it's not even loading, by the way. My client's broken. Apparently, I'm dealing with client issues while complaining about a skin that costs $200. So anyway, I can hear the immediate backwards complaint on this, right? Where people say, you're overreacting. It's just a skin. There are tons of other skins in the game that you can buy directly. It's not like this skin is really all that great, you know? And that really annoys me even further because literally people were saying this years ago when they first introduced prestige skins, right? The original complaint people made was, oh, it's just basically an expensive chroma. The only one who is even going to want it is a collector, right? And then they came out with more chromas that cost more money. The Yasuo chroma, the Echo chroma. Who are the other champions? Xin Zhao. Now you also have Darius and Garen. And everyone was like, oh, you know, it's just a chroma. And then the chromas got more and more expensive. And we started losing more and more things. Suddenly it's not just about Mythic Essence. Now you have to roll the capsules in order to roll the dice to try and hit the skin. And the only thing I want to say is I want to look at these people and I want to go, I told you so. I told you so. Look how much money you now have to spend for a chance to get a skin, and it power crept the free stuff out of the game because you're not getting Hex Tech chests. And here's another big thing, the thing I was going to complain about initially. Blue Essence. Apparently Blue Essence is a lot harder to hit. Now, I didn't notice this right away because as you can see, I have almost 70,000 Blue Essence. Okay? And not only do I have almost 70,000 Blue Essence, I have a lot of champion shards that I have earned over the years just playing the game, right? I admit it. I'm addicted to the game. I have a problem. I also have 445 Mythic Essence. In fact, I'll take it a step further. Let's roast me a little harder here. You come over to the skins tab. I have 531 skins. 20 of them are Mythic skins. 5 of them are Ultimate skins. And I have 54 Legendary skins. Now, this is where the Hex Tech chest system actually mattered to me, because as a player who has spent an embarrassing amount of money supporting this game, a lot of these skins I got, I did not pay for, right? Right here, acquired 2024. How many of these skins do you think I bought? Of all these skins I acquired in 2024. Here's the answer. I used Mythic Essence for prestiging Shadow Yasuo. I bought Primordian Aatrox because Aatrox is my favorite champion. And I used Mythic Essence for the Cassante skin. That's it. Of all these skins I got, which is what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 51 skins. Or 56 skins. I got 53 skins last year for free. Now, I can see from a business perspective why Riot would say, oh, that's not okay. You know, even if this guy did drop, 1,000 hours on our game last year, that's a lot of money to be giving away. I don't think that was a good reason to get rid of the Hex Tech chest. Right? Like, it just feels like a slap in the face to a lot of players. Because again, this is my favorite game. I play this game all the time. All day. Every year. Right? And I am spending a lot of money on the game because I enjoy the game and I want to support the company. But it gets hard to do that when little things like this get taken out of the game. I mean, how many skins are even in League of Legends? Like, if you were so worried about losing profits on your skins, which, by the way, they shouldn't be. This company makes millions and, they just got rid of their art direction team, and I'll just be the one to say it. Everyone's saying it anyway. The quality of skins has dropped as the time has passed. As time has passed, the skins have gotten worse, but the skins have also gotten more expensive. But again, if you were really upset about the quality of skins or the money you were making off of skins decreasing by so much, all you really had to do was limit which skins could be pulled from the Hex Tech chest. You didn't have to get rid of them completely, right? Like, you could have said, okay, you know what? Skins that have been released in the past year are not going to be available in Hex Tech chests, right? Like, you could have done that. You could have said any skin that didn't come out in 2024 is no longer available through Hex Tech chests. I think that still would have been fine, right? Because it's like, okay, I don't get access to the latest skin. I can't get an Empyrean skin, for example, this current set of Empyrean. There's so many other good skins in the game. Like, if I'm a player, not even a new player, if I'm a casual player and I own half the champs in this game and I roll a chest and I hit Fiora, because once again, you didn't even necessarily hit champions that you owned. So let's say I hit this, Lunar Beast Fiora. Great, right? I don't own Fiora, but now I have a milestone, right? Now I want to unlock Fiora so I can use the skin, and now I can learn a new champion. You cut people off both ways. First of all, less blue essence means it's harder to earn the champion, which means it's harder to use the skin that you would have gotten in the first place. And most people were just unlocking skins for champs they didn't even have. And again, even if they did unlock a skin for a champ they had, there's no guarantee you get the skin you want, right? Like, if I play Kassadin, for example, Kassadin has 10 skins and I get Deep Sea Kassadin. You know, is that really that big of a loss when a very small minority of the player base even buy skins to begin with? So you introduce more expensive skins and you remove the ability to earn skins, and you have essentially neutered the ability to earn new champions as well. Again, I have a lot of blue essence. I've been around since when we had the classic runes. So, you know, I would have never noticed how bad the whole blue essence thing was, and apparently they're already overturning it. They're trying to give people back capsules that you get from leveling up, which, by the way, the skin shards you get are also randomized. So if you get a skin shard, or sorry, if you get a champ shard for a champ you don't play, you have to disenchant it to earn a little bit of blue essence, which you can then use to buy another champion, right? And to me, it just sounds overly convoluted because their whole thought process was we want to simplify the system to make it easier for new players. It's not easier at all. Like, if I disenchant, let's take a random skin shard. So let's say I'm a new player and I hit, let's pick one at random. I hit Kennen. And I go, I don't really like Yordles. And I don't play top lane, right? I'm a new player. I like to play ADC. And I hit Kennen. And I decide, I don't really want it. Disenchant it for 960. That's not enough to get anything. Right? I can get a basic champion. But here's the thing. That's one level up. How many level ups do you need? I don't even know how many you get out of the champ capsules at this point. So a player has to level up 5-6 times, disenchanting, and then hope they either hit the champ they want or play this game potentially for days, if not weeks on end, to save up enough to get something. It's just, I don't know. It's just abysmal. It's horrible. And while all that's going on, by the way, there's also this. This is terrible. This pissed me off a lot when I first saw it. So, now we have a new battle pass system. Right? At first it was, you know, you spend $10, $15, you get a battle pass, you earn a bunch of nice free skins, blah, 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 right? You get some loot. And if you played enough of the game while you had the loot, you could earn some mythic essence. That's how I got all the mythic essence I have, right? I would just pay $15 for the battle pass. I would buy the TFT battle pass too. And I would save up, right? And that was cool. Now, however, though, we have this, I don't even know how to look at this stupid battle pass. How do I even look at it? How do I get back to, it's here. Another new icon added to our hotbar. The thing is, I wouldn't be so upset if there was less of a random element to it. Right? You are essentially telling players, buy into what we're offering or get nothing. And it's not really get nothing. And it was funny because a few people at Riot responded and they did some math on how long it would actually take to get some champions and stuff. And it's like, it really went to show just how diluted they are, like how out of touch they are. Taking things away from your community is one thing. But when you introduce more expensive things that no one asked for, that apparently people are paying for, that's the most annoying part, right? Everyone was up in arms when they introduced prestige skins, first of all. But then Riot was like, okay, you know what? We'll make prestige skins earnable. Instead of spending $100 trying to get the essence, you could spend $10, $15, buy the battle pass, play through the battle pass, and you can put in time instead of money in order to eventually earn the mythic essence to get the skin you want. Right? So you could still be a collector at less money, but with more time played. Which is a win-win for everyone, right? Essentially. If you can buy it directly or you can earn it, right? It's just a cosmetic anyway. So it's nice to think, give people a reason to play. Now you've taken away reasons to play. Because I'm not buying into this battle pass. I've bought the last 20 battle passes. I'm not buying this one. It's gross. Like, And we saw this with the Ari skin, right? They did the same thing with the Ari skin. Hey, we got a unique battle pass for you that you can play through to earn these skins. Or you can spend a huge amount right away and get it all. And that's how it feels. This looks exactly the same. So what? I spend money to get a couple orbs and guarantee that I get these skins. Great, cool. If you're a Katarina main, you probably don't mind spending $15 and getting all the way to get this. Except this is like a $13.50 skin at best. So, you could have just made it buyable by default. But again, maybe I was overreacting, right? That was my thought process. I thought maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe it's not as bad as I think. And then you get on a Reddit and you start scrolling. And you see players who have no blue essence who are just like, oh, well, I guess I'm not going to get a new champion. You see people who had lots of keys. Like, you have people who played the game casually and they have 10 keys and no chests. So what are they going to do now? Just sit on their keys? Never buy chests? It's just a waste. I don't know. I know my ranting sounds kind of nonsensical, right? Because I'm just sitting here bitching, and I am not really offering anything new or different. And what is happening now? And then this happens. I hit accept. I went back into queue, and then they removed me from queue, and it's acting as if I declined. So, you introduce... this is what I'm talking about. Where are the priorities? It seems like every single season, every single patch even, this client gets worse and worse and worse, and then Riot's like, oh, by the way, you can pay for this $200 skin that we're going to use to fund our new television show, which is going to make the game even worse. Because, honestly, you can track a lot of the bad things that happened here back to Arcane, and they keep denying that. They keep going, no, Arcane's not an indicator of anything. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. All of this is Arcane inspired. You would not have done this. Would we have gotten this battle pass like this with this whole Mask of the Black Rose nonsense if Arcane wasn't as successful as it was? And you have people writing articles saying, well, Arcane didn't bring in a lot of new League of Legends players. It doesn't matter. Look at this. All of this is inspired by the Noxus show that they are making. That they are clearly making because Arcane was extremely successful as a media outlet. And now it's affecting, the game. It's atrocious. It's terrible. And it hurts to say it as someone who's really cared for the game and played the game so much over the years. But I'm literally reaching the end of my rope here. I'm running out of excuses. I normally give the benefit of the doubt to Riot. Whenever they release new expensive stuff, I'm like, well, okay. Right? Because it's cosmetic. Right? It's not so bad. And there's still incentive to play the game. The only current incentive in this game right now, a lot of low elo people don't even have the incentive to play anymore. Maybe I'm low elo. I was diamond last season. Right? Last split. And that's where I'm trying to get back to. But the vast majority of this player base is gold and below, and you don't even have to hit gold anymore to get the Victorious skin. You just need to win 15 ranked games. That's it. Win 15 ranked games. Right? You don't have to hit a certain rank. You don't have to do anything. So, I feel like, yeah, the game's going to have a high amount of players in the opening months of the season, but how about after that? And Riot just keeps introducing more and more expensive stuff to go, hey, play for this. Don't grind for anything. Just pay us. Just keep paying us, and we're going to keep taking things away from you and from the rest of the player base. And the player base, I believe, is shrinking in the West, but for some reason it's growing in the East, which feels like that's where all of this comes full circle, right? If even one player buys the $250 skin, they essentially pay for the next 100 players who don't. And so, because profits are up, they're going to keep doing it. They're going to keep taking things away. They're going to keep doing their best to make more money and screw us over more and more. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's kind of killing my will to continue playing this game. It is destroying my will to keep playing this game. I hope I'm not lagging when I get in the game. Otherwise, this is a free ranked loss. I'm just gonna rage quit. I'm not even gonna rage quit. I'm just gonna end the stream, play the game offline, and then I'm done. I'm not gonna load back up to play more. And the only reason I even load up League of Legends nowadays is not even to play League of Legends. I play Teamfight Tactics. You know what's ironic about that? Teamfight Tactics has a gacha system for its cosmetics, and I have never once felt cheated by that. In fact, they've gotten better because they added a rotating shop that you can get with the earnable. You can get some of the chibis with the earnable essence. You can get more little legends. You can even earn boards and booms from just playing the game on the free track. Right? And if you still want to just spend money and go for the gacha, you can. And they even give you tokens on the free track so you can at least get a couple attempts. You don't even get free attempts at the Jinx skin or the set skin. And now I have 400 ping. Somehow. I don't know how. I'm streaming just fine. You know what? You can't even earn Ancient Sparks playing on the free pass for... I'm done with this dog shit game.